In other global news that we are tracking at this hour, Iran has now pardoned more than 20,000 demonstrators who took part in the anti-government demonstrations. Now, the demonstrations had posed the toughest challenge to the Islamic regime in modern times. Thousands were detained, but now the government is beginning to pardon many of them. More details coming up in our next report. Take a look.
22,000 people who took part in anti-government protests have been pardoned in Iran, according to judicial authorities. Speaking on Monday, the country's judiciary chief, Gholam Hossein Mohseni Ejei, said 82,000 people have been pardoned, including 22,000 people who participated in the protests. He did not specify over what period the pardons were granted. It is also not known if or when the people had been charged. State media reported in February that Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei had pardoned, quote, tens of thousands of prisoners, including some arrested in the protests. The protests swept across a conservative country after the death of Mahsa Amini, while in the custody of the country's morality police last September. The demonstrations have been one of the boldest challenges to the Islamic Republic since the 1979 revolution.
Meanwhile, a Belarusian president is in Iran, and the visit comes all of after 15 long years. President Lukashenko of Belarus and President Raisi of Iran reaffirmed close ties at a time when both the countries are at odds with the West, especially over the Russia-Ukraine war. Lukashenko arrived in Iran late on Sunday for a two-day visit. His visit marks only the third such instance in the Iran-Belarus diplomatic history. In Iran, Lukashenko praised the perseverance with which the country resisted external pressures. Iranian President Raisi, on his part, hailed 3 decades of close ties with Belarus. They both also signed multiple cooperation agreements. This includes joint industrial, agricultural, transportation and logistics projects. Raisi said that the economic partnership was stronger than ever. The economies of both the countries have been hit by Western sanctions in recent years.
جمهوری اسلامی ایران علیرغم تهدیدها و تحریم‌ها در این مدت تونسته گام‌های بلندی رو در جهت پیشرفت برداره و از تحریم‌ها برای خودش فرصت‌ها ایجاد کرده.
Отрадно, что у нас схожие позиции и подходы ко многим вопросам международной повестки дня. Главное, что Беларусь и Иран привержены идее построения справедливого многополярного мира.
The two presidents did not mention the Ukraine war in their statements. Lukashenko is an ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Belarus has not sent soldiers to fight alongside the Russian army, but its territory has served as a base for troops from Moscow. Tehran also maintains close ties with Russia, although it has stressed a neutral diplomatic stance in the Ukraine-Russia war. Washington has accused Iran of supplying suicide drones to Russia.